Good morning, guys. Brandon is rewatching Parks and Rec next to me, so if you just hear bursts of laughing, that's what that is. He just scared the crap out of me like a second ago. Okay, so it's totally not morning again because I woke up at 12:30. We had Pizza Hut for lunch and their jumbo chocolate cookie. Hold on. Is this a thing in America too, that you can get at Pizza Hut? Looks like that. I mean, we ate quite a bit of it, but it is so good. It's not super common to get soft cookies in Korea, but this one it came all warm and soft and chewy, and it was amazing. So we had that, we had pizza, we watched Fargo. I think we have a few more episodes left until the season's over. It's construction. I don't know what our plans are tonight for New Year's, and as far as I'm concerned, we don't have any. So I was like thinking, should I even put on makeup today? And that's why I kind of pushed off the morning chat too. I'll just be ready in case we do something. Yeah, so we ate, I cut my nails, I took off my nail polish, washed up and made my way over here. And then I got all ready to film, and then I had to poop because I had too much pizza. So I pooped and now I'm here. Today is the last day of morning chats in 2015. And it's kind of weird. It feels like I'm saying goodbye to you guys, even though I'm not. I just won't see you as frequently, or I guess you won't be seeing me as frequently, but so for 2016, I was thinking of uploading twice a week instead of my normal once a week before I started this morning chat thing in December. We had a discussion about this yesterday, and I was like, hey, should I upload morning chats on Mondays or Tuesdays? And then Brandon was like, you should totally do it on Mondays so that you can, you know, give people something to look forward to for Mondays, because I mean, I think most of us agree that we all feel the same way about Mondays, right? Let me know if you guys are okay with Mondays. And then like my Thursdays will be just an additional video, and I guess that'll vary from vlogs, or you know, kind of like what I did with the gift ideas, or maybe it might be a beauty video, or maybe skincare. Yeah, so that's just kind of my plans for the time being. So yesterday, one of our friends from this morning chat series, Yan Shu, hi if you're watching, she recommended a Netflix series to me. And basically she said, if you like cereal, you'll like this. And I watched a trailer. It's called Making a Murderer. It is a documentary that took place over a span of like 10 years or something. And Netflix released the entire season right before Christmas. And it's about this man who was accused of murdering this woman, and then he got locked up for a really, really long time, only to be released later, and it turns out he wasn't guilty. But then a few years after that, he gets re-arrested for another murder, or I don't know if it's the same murder. So it's almost like Serial, but in a TV show form. Immediately asked Brandon to download it yesterday, so I can't wait to watch it. I'm only a little bit afraid that it might freak me out. I want to watch it when it's like bright outside, because I know a lot of people don't think Serial is scary, but it just kind of makes you feel weird inside. Yanshu, I'm really, really looking forward to it, and I'll definitely let you know my thoughts on the series. My skin has been super dry. It's weird because I didn't change anything in my skincare. The only other factor that I can think of is we had to turn up the heat a little bit in our house. It's been so cold. And my friend Jumi, hi Jumi. Jumi visited us in November with her husband, and they stayed with us for a weekend. And she was telling me that, you know, because in Korea our floors are heated, she said, don't keep your heat like too high because that'll really dry out your face. So maybe that's what it is, but it's been so patchy. You guys can't see it, but trust me, it's there. Oh, and a viewer left a comment about this lip balm the other day, and because I talked about how I don't like to use lip products with petroleum jelly or petrolatum in it anymore, and so she recommended Knacks Rev de Miel lip balm. I think it's a pretty popular one, and after she left this comment, I did my own research and I read blog posts and YouTube videos, and everyone said the same thing, like how amazing this is. I completely agree. It smells like lemon. If you guys have the Burt's Bees cuticle cream, the one that comes in a little tin, it kind of smells like that, but the texture is unlike anything I felt. I know this is weird, but when you run your fingers over this, it feels like you're touching nothing. Like, I don't know, I can't describe it, but it almost feels like you're just touching a sponge almost, but it's like super airy. It's hard to explain, but what's cool is when you put it on, it's so matte. Like, you guys see my lips? There's no shine from like a glossy lip balm, and so it doesn't affect the lipstick that you put on top. So if I put on a lipstick on top of this, it'll just stay really nice and matte. And the other thing that I really appreciate is that when you put this on, unlike other lip balms, like, you don't have to continuously apply it. Like, once you have it on, the first time I put this on, I put it on around 1 p.m. and I didn't even think about my lips till like 4 p.m. And when I smacked them together, they were still super like soft and like plumpy. Anyway, it's excellent. I put this on before bed now, and then when I wake up, my lips are nice, but I don't have that film on top. I used to think that you had to use something super thick, and if you wake up in the morning and it's still there, then that's a good sign. Like Kiehl's, the clear balms, or I was using the Lucas Paw Paw treatment. But then that's because those products contain petrolatum, and petrolatum just kind of sits on top of your skin and it seals the moisture. So instead of like penetrating and actually providing real moisture, it just kind of doesn't let your skin breathe. And that's why I'm not trying to use those products anymore. So anyway, that was a really long explanation for this lip balm being the bomb. You guys, thank you so much for the feedback on, you know, my question about how would you describe my channel to your friends. The conclusion that I came up with in my head, and with Brandon too, we knew it was like a lifestyle-ish channel, but it's nice to get that like confirmation from you guys. Like, I also feel like lifestyle just seems so broad, and I don't know why. For me, like, lifestyle involves like fashion and food and all of these things, and fashion and food aren't big parts of my channel, so I felt like I wasn't as well-rounded. And this is what I mean about me being hard on myself and having trouble defining what I am and what I'm not. Yeah, it was really awesome to hear that you guys generally feel the same about this channel. That I'm really glad that you guys find the stuff relatable. I'm glad that you don't find my voice like super annoying, and a lot of you said it's soothing, so that's so awesome. You guys are the best. So thank you for your love. For those of you guys that are interested in reading The Compound Effect with me, even though I'm like sort of halfway, I think I want to skim the first half again just because I want to refresh, you know, refresh my memory. And I think I'll begin that tomorrow, January 1st. And then I'll share a part of what I read so far during next week's morning chat. So I guess the first morning chat, if we go with the Monday schedule, will be Monday, January 4th. Yes. If you guys are not interested in reading The Compound Effect, that's totally cool. But if you would like to kick off 2016 with a little challenge for yourself that may help you save some money the whole year in tiny increments, you know, the whole compound effect is little changes every day for big long-term results. I found this mason jar challenge that I sort of did for myself last year. So at the beginning of 2015, I started this mason jar challenge. I did it for about 41 weeks. So what this challenge is you just take a big mason jar like this, or any kind of jar really, and these, the printouts I found on Pinterest, and I'll link it below in the description box. So for this, if you guys look closely, it'll just say week 1, and then the dates here. So January 1st to January 7th is week 1, and you put in $1. Just $1 that week, and you stick it into this jar, and you'll have a total of $1 that first week of the year. Week 2, January 8th to January 14th, you put in $2. And then you'll have a total of $3 that week. So every week, you are just adding one more dollar to the previous weeks, and you are just slowly saving up money. So for the whole month of January, you're saving $1 the first week, this $2 the second week, $3 the third week, and so on. If you do this every day for 52 weeks, by December 31st, 2016, so exactly a year from now, you could have $1,378. And I think it's really cool if you were to complete this challenge and then have this much money to spend on whatever you'd like for the next year. So you get to start 2017 with $1,300. And it's not as painful as like, you know, just saving all of that at one time, right? So this just kind of building. So if you guys would like to do that, I actually highly recommend it. It's really fun. The reason I stopped at 40 something weeks is because I cut it off the week that we were going to travel to the States because I wanted the money for the States. If you want, you can use it to like maybe pay off some debt, or maybe get presents for other people or yourself, or maybe you just want to keep saving it. Who knows? But I totally urge you guys to do it. And next year, I want to do it until December 31st. Also, when I was looking up the mason jar challenge on Pinterest for you, I don't know if it's the same website where I printed this last year, but I noticed that there was a blog post with this mason jar challenge, and you can even adjust how much you want to save every week. So right now I have the $1 increment, so the amount increases by $1, and then I saw like a printout for a 50-cent increment if you only want to raise it by 50 cents per week. And I guess if you're doing it with kids, you can even do like a 25-cent increment. So the kids are putting away little bits at a time. And for you moms out there, I think that might be a really cool little challenge, right? And it's cool because you can physically see the empty jar grow, if you will, you know? What would be cool is if you were to just write the name of a place you want to go to. So every time you look over at the jar, it gives you a physical reminder of what you're saving up for. Just a thought. You know, Brandon and I have been wanting to go to the Philippines, or just somewhere warm that's not too far from here and that's not too burdening price-wise. So maybe this will be a little trip fund. Okay, my friends, I am going to edit this video and just hang out and relax at home. And yeah, no idea what we're doing tonight. If you guys are going out, I really hope you have a great last day of 2015. Have so much fun. Please be safe. Make good choices. That's the older sister of me talking. Have fun spending time with the people in your lives. And I will see you guys in 2016. Love you. Bye.